Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a video that's quite important in our lives, and that topic is going to be friendships. Now, friendships are a very crucial part of our lives. Like, we all have friends, or at least have had friends. Like, some of us don't have friends right now, it can be hard out there, but everyone has to deal with friends in their lives. So it's quite a big part of our lives, and it really shapes us into who we're gonna become when we get older. So yeah, who we hang around is who we become most of the time. But yeah, quite frankly, I think most of us have perceptions from friendships from like TV shows or movies, and we all have that expectations that it's gonna be glorious, it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be great. But when you enter into the real world, you really don't see these type of people, or it doesn't really happen often. And to those of you guys who do have that type of friendship or have that type of friend group, you are lucky as hell. So be happy that you're lucky, that you have a great supporting people around you. And yeah, a lot of the times we see traits such as open communication, empathy and support, honesty. They respect your boundaries. You always share your joys, and you celebrate every milestone together, and they are loyal to you and reliable, and they accept you for who you are, and they include you in plans or in whatever they do. They encourage you to grow, and they stimulate you in a good way, and they make you happy. But since we are talking about the real world now, and we are not talking about the movies or the shows that we watch on TV, we are going to talk about some type of friends that you should avoid, and that I try to avoid. But we all get caught up in stuff, and we all get surrounded by bad people one way or another. It tends to happen a lot of the times, and then you realize it later. But yeah, the first type of friend that you need to avoid is the negative Nancy type of friend. These types of friends, they always have something negative to say. No matter how great things are going, they always find a way to bring the mood down, and of course, it's gonna affect your mental health, and it's gonna stop you or hinder you from being positive or motivated. If you are surrounded by these types of friends, or if you have these types of friends in your circle, you can try to bring the mood up. You can try to be positive with them, but a lot of the times it doesn't work. They are just pessimistic. They say, I want to kill myself all the time, or I hate myself, or whatever. Take an example, like, I want to go abroad, and I want to go abroad because I think it's a good thing for me. It's going to open up my perspective. And I say, yeah, I finished school, I want to go to college, but I want to go to college abroad. So these type of friends are the type of people who are going to tell you, no, you are taking a big risk, you might fail, I don't know, you can't do it, or it's too expensive, you have to take out a loan for that, whatever type of thing they have to say that's negative, they're gonna say it. And you need to have a mindset where you have to think, what if it fails? So what? We continue and we move on. We can't dwindle on failure, because if we keep thinking that we're gonna fail, it's gonna happen. We're gonna manifest it into existence, and it's just not a good look. And it's not gonna, your aura is gonna be all effed up. Because you're always bringing negativity to you. And if you have these people always being negative, guess what? It's gonna affect your aura. It's gonna affect your everything around you. And I really think that if you have these types of people, or the ones I'm gonna mention in general, you need to cut them off, or try to reason with them, or see if they change, or talk to them. But if they don't change, just snip. Snip it like you snip a fucking screenshot on your fucking PC. Next, the other type of friend you need to avoid is the user. Now, this person only reaches out when they need something from you. They never reciprocate or offer help when you need it. And we all know, friendship is about give and take. And if you find yourself constantly giving without getting anything in return, I think it's time to reconsider that whole friendship, because it's kind of effed up. Now, it can be monetarily. These friends can, you're the one who has money, and you go out with them, and they're always paying for you. You're always paying for them, and you always do this and that and this and that, but they never pay, they never have money, and they take advantage of you, that you are so nice to be able to pay, or so nice to be doing their homework or helping them with whatever they need help with. If you're at school, you can help them with their homework, or help them study for a test, and then when you ask them for something, oh, I can't do it, I don't have time, I have another thing to do. They basically have excuses for everything. And yeah, you need to put these people in their place, and yeah, it can be monetarily, or it can be your time. When they need your help, or when they feel down or whatever, they come to you to talk about their feelings, to say what's happening, and to just pour their heart out to you. And you are just there receiving all this information, you're all ears. But when you want to do it, they're like, okay, yes, they're barely listening. They don't really empathize or have sympathy for anything, really. And they just gloss over it. Then there's the third type of friend. The third type of friend is the gossiper. Yes, the gossiper. We all love to gossip, but this type of friends loves to talk about other people behind their backs. And you might find it entertaining. You might be like, yes, I love gossiping with this bitch. I love talking shit about that person and this person and what and what and what. But, right now it's fun for you. Right? But later, they could be talking about you behind your back. Or they're already doing it. And that's what you don't realize. It can be fun, but in the long run, it could give negative effects to the friendships. If every time you come together and the only thing you do is gossip, or that's the only thing fun that you have to do, or whatever it is, but it's always gossip, it's gonna get stale really quick. And a lot of the times, you need to take these people's word with a grain of salt, because there's only so much you can gossip about. I mean, if you talk about celebrities or whatever's going on in the news, that's another story. But if you're talking about people that are in your life, real people that you can see, you can talk to, and they're being like this, it's kind of alarming. And it could get to a point where they are pretty much lying, or they are giving hints of truth but not really telling you the truth. So you have to be careful with these types of friends, because it could be you, and then you'll be the one feeling bad. You'll be the one, I don't know, depressed. But yeah, no. Then you have the drama magnets. Now, they are always surrounded by chaos and conflict. They seem to thrive off of drama, and a lot of the times you get sucked into it. And I don't think that's really fun. That's not a fun person to be around. If you're always in constant drama, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you might be the problem, sis. You might be the problem. But yeah, these people are constantly in drama. You could have a problem with Amy, but don't bring me into the problem. Like, you fought with her. Not my problem. You know, these are also the types of people, they'll get angry at you if you talk to someone that they have a problem with. Like, you might have a problem with Amy, but I don't. She's my friend too, and I can keep talking to her. And being mature is realizing that you don't control who anyone talks to. You don't control who anyone can be friends with. And that's the truth of the matter. Period. If you have that type of friend, it can be incredibly exhausting and stressful, and you are really gonna have a hard time maintaining your peace of mind, because drama brings negativity most of the time. So that's another one you need to cut. The next type of friend is the fickle / flaking friend. Now, these types of friends are inconsistent. They often prioritize new romantic interests or opportunities over your friendship. Their loyalty seems to shift on what they find more exciting at the moment. They could frequently cancel plans at the last minute or don't show up at all. And reliability is very crucial in a friendship. And dealing with a flaky or fickle friend can be very, very exhausting and frustrating. You can go out with these people, right? But then, let's say they see a boy or whatever the hell it is, boom, they go, they talk to them, and you are like a mirror. They don't see you. You don't exist. You're not part of the conversation. You're just standing there, and yeah, you're non-existent. That's one way they can do it. Now, it mostly happens when they have a partner. Let's say this person has just broke up, right? They're with you. They are talking to you. They are pouring their heart out to you. They are going out with you. All of that is happening. Now, either they get back with their ex, or they find a new man, or they're crushing on a new man, and they suddenly forget about you. Now, who's more important in that situation to them? Obviously, it's them, right? The person they chose to be with and spend their time with. And honestly, time is your biggest asset, and you have to choose who you spend your time with very wisely, because you can't get it back. Money comes back. Fucking friends come back. Men, women, relationships, they come and go, but your time, you can spend it one time, and don't choose to spend it with the wrong type of person that doesn't value it or value you in that case. Get it? Now, the last type of friend is the critic. The critic. The critic. This person is always quick to point out your flaws, and they rarely offer support or encouragement. They will constantly criticize you, and they can undermine your self-esteem and make you feel inadequate in everything that you do. Now, we all have insecurities. And when you're friends with someone, you most likely tell them your insecurities. Like, you tell them, I feel bad about my hair. I feel bad that I'm overweight. I feel ugly. I have acne, whatever. And these types of friends will use it against you. They will use it in a joking manner. Or they just look at you and they treat you like they're better than you. And most of the time it can come from jealousy or just a superiority complex. And most of the time, if you glow up or you don't let them treat you this way anymore, they will start being rude or even more rude to you if they were already rude in the first place, which most probably they are. They will treat you horribly and start demeaning you. And you don't need that in your life. Now, I know it's hard to be confident and it's hard not telling people your insecurities, but I think you should hold off on who you tell your insecurities most of the time, because you never know how they will use it. They can use it against you. And that's never fun. And I know a lot of times we can use a self-deprecating humor. Yeah, I'm fat, haha, it's a joke. And you find it fun in the moment. But I know for a fact, because I do it still, or used to do it a lot of the times, but I've dimmed it down a little bit because it's bad for your mental health. And they take this as, it's funny to them. They think that about themselves. Now, I can do it too. And it's never okay. It's not okay to let them talk to you that way. It's not okay for them to use your insecurities against you. It's just terrible. And that's why I think we should stop a bit with the self-deprecating humor. You see it a lot on social media, and it's quite frankly really, I think it's not healthy, because you are, it's okay once in a while, but it really hurts you in the long run and hurts your mental health. Now, that was it for the types of friends you need to cut off or avoid in general, or try to avoid at least, because they can sneak into your life. But yeah, I would say a lot of times people can be misunderstood. You can talk to people and try to reason with them, or try to see what's behind why they're doing what they're doing or acting how they're acting in that friendship, and speak your mind and see if they change. But there's only so many chances you can get and you can give. I know myself, I have been a few of these types of friends myself, and it's something that I had to realize in the future, and I had to realize in general, like, what am I doing? You reflect on what you did and the mistakes you've made, and that's why we always grow. So I am not opposed to giving these types of friends a chance, but there's only so many chances you can give. That's why I have been cut off a few times by many people, and I might have been wrong, or they might have been wrong, but they felt the need that I was no longer adding substance to their lives. I was no longer being positive. I was no longer giving a positive effect in their lives. And I was okay with that, because I had to cut off people too. Or, I had to distance myself from people, and that was okay, because it's a natural part of life. We all have to change. We all have to realize our mistakes. We all have to grow for us to live in this world. And yeah, some people learn, and some people they just and to prioritize your well-being and your mental health and have healthy and supportive friendships and relationships, you should look at these traits, see if they are a bad influence in your lives, and see what you can do to change it. And if they don't listen, you talk to them, you give them a chance. They just don't change, just cut them off, because it's better for your mental well-being. And if there's one person in this group of friendship acting like that, or acting like any one of these types of friends that I mentioned, it's good to cut them off or just distance yourself from that person, because it will affect you. Whether you think it will or will not, I will say it will affect you. So, yeah, I hope you learned something, or you just watched this for fun. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you found this video kinda helpful. I'm no expert, so see you guys next time. Bye bye.